Did you know that casino owners and professional traders actually share a lot of things in common? They both apply the same method on their business to make tremendous amounts of profit. And if they wouldn't apply this little secret in their business, then they would both be bankrupt. In this video, I'm going to talk about the similarity that a casino owner has and the thing that he's applying to make huge profits, similar as to the professional trader. So one thing that is very important here is that both of them, they accept a certain risk. So guys, let's take for an example the roulette. Right, the roulette, you can bet on a number, you can bet on black and red, we all did it, right? But if you look at this system, you can basically say that when you bet red or bet black on the roulette, every outcome is going to be random. A lot of people will say, yeah, but if it falls 3 times on black, it should come on red. No. Every time the ball will spin on the roulette, the outcome is completely random. But the trick here is that the casino has a very small edge, and that edge is one number, that is the 0 number. The 0 is green and falls outside of the red and the blue. But if you would zoom out and you would look at the data over 1,000 spins, then you can see that every now and then the people who are betting on red or black will lose because the ball has a small, very small probability to land on 0. Some casinos even have 2 zeros, or some casinos even give half of the money back when it lands on 0. But what you got to understand here is that this is the edge that the casino has. If the casino didn't have this 0, it wouldn't let you bet on black and red because there wouldn't be an edge for the casino. So if you would zoom out, there wouldn't be an edge. So what I'm trying to say is that if the casino has 50% chance of winning and the customer, the gambler, has 50% chance of winning, there's no point in having a business as a casino, right? Maybe you want to make money on the drinks and money on the food, but you're not going to make, statistically not going to make money on gambling. But if you as a casino has a 51% win rate and the gambler 49% win rate, already that 1% difference gives the casino over a long period of time, gives it a profit. So if you have 1% profit over, let's say, a trading volume on your table of 100 million, then that's $1 million US, right? What you have guaranteed profit because that's your edge. And this is the same way how you basically can look at trading, because every trade that a trader is taking actually has a random outcome. Why is that? Because you can never know for certain what is going to happen with the markets. So as a trader, and this is what I honestly found actually very difficult, as a trader, you have to accept that you will be wrong at certain moments. But again, if you zoom in on a single trade, the outcome is random. But if you have a certain edge, right, what we for example have with World Portal, where we have like certain data sets that we put on the chart, certain sentiment that we visualize on the chart that give us a certain edge that shows us that right now you have a 60% chance of going down and a 40% chance of going up. If you would make 100 trades with that edge, then in the longer term time frame you will be profitable. And that's why risk management is so important. So if you, for example, think about trading and you want to make, you have your strategy, you know that you have an edge, but you also know that 3 out of the 10 trades you are going to lose, and 7 out of the 10, or maybe 6 out of the 10, you are going to win. Then you have to apply certain risk management as well, because if you in the first 3 trades, they are like bad luck, the first 3 trades were the losers, the one that you were lost, but then you blew your whole capital, then you don't have enough money to actually fulfill that 100 trades, that big that big trade sample basically to be profitable. And that's how we should approach trading as well. That's at least how professional traders approach trading. They know they can be wrong. They know it is a numbers game. The more trades they put in with their specific edge, the more profitable they will be. They have good risk management. They don't blow up their account in 1, 2, 3 trades. They don't revenge trade, all these emotional things. That's all for the gambler. That's all for the person that does not have an edge. Because imagine the gambler that enters the casino or the trader that doesn't have an edge. How he feels, that person is completely different than the person who has that edge, the casino owner. The gambler comes in the casino, is just blowing money. He's definitely, most of the time, being emotionally attached. He will feel not good when he or she is losing money. There is no system, right? It's kind of, it's literally gambling. It's literally gambling, out of control, most of the time very emotional. And that's something that we also see in trading, right? All or nothing, and we are going to revenge trade. And if you missing out on a certain trade, you feel pain. But if you take a certain trade and it goes against you, you feel pain. If you are in a trade that goes up with you, you maybe think like, oh, I didn't put enough capital in there. I should have put more. That's really a wrong type of mindset, because that mindset will always make you in an emotional disbalance. So guys, it's really about becoming the owner of the casino and becoming that professional trader that basically apply the same method. So don't step into a trade thinking that you know for 100% certainty what is going to happen. This is what gamblers are doing when they go to the casino. They're like, yeah, now I'm 100% sure it comes on black. You don't know. It's a random outcome. Everything that you do has a random outcome. But if you have a system that has an edge, then you can actually, over the long-term time frame, make money and extract money from this market, just like the casino owner does with gamblers and the professional trader does with trading. When we, for example, look at Will Portal, and we have actually, since we have been developing this edge, because Will Portal is also an edge, since we have been developing this edge, I've been the most profitable I've ever been in my whole entire trading career. And that is just because I made this mistake so many times, really a lot of times, and it cost me so much money, that I entered the markets and telling myself, yeah, now I know for 100% certain what is going to happen, and I would just bet big on that, and sometimes I would be wrong. And then the trade would go against me. And sometimes when the trade was actually good, but first maybe go against me, I would start second guessing whenever I would be in a trade, which would completely confuse me and end up, even though I was right, still losing money. So that's also the reason why I developed Will Portal, because the Will Portal visualizes everything that I, as a trader with 7 years of experience, think I need to know in order to have that edge. So one of that things is, for example, the buying and selling pressure, as you can see right here. The red is telling us selling pressure and the green is buying pressure. This data is derived from live exchange data. So we are looking at the premium index and many other metrics. Basically goes to a calculation, and that calculation shows us whether there is buying pressure or selling pressure present. And that's not the only thing. We have, of course, momentum indicators. You can use basically more indicators. Maybe you have a different edge. But for example, right here, whenever this is green and whenever these momentum indicators are going to turn up, so starting basically from here, maybe even from here, you know, we know our edge is that there is a higher likelihood that the price will go up because there is buying pressure, and the momentum indicators confirm that too. And the price goes up, doesn't go that much up, but we know in this time period it goes up until we have increased selling pressure. As you can see right here, momentum indicators coming up, but actually turning down right here. Then from this point, we basically know the chance is higher that the price comes down. That is not a certainty. It doesn't mean that you have 100% certainty that the price will come down, because remember, every outcome still is random. There is a higher chance, maybe it has a 60 or 70% chance to come down, but still there is a 30% chance to go up. So you still can lose. You can still be wrong, even though if you would look at 1,000 trades, you would be 60 or 70% of the time right. You are still going to have a threshold that you are going to be wrong. But you just know right here, you just know that even though you are wrong, the odds are in your favor. Just like the casino owner and the professional trader, you know that the odds is in your favor, that the price has a higher likelihood to come down. Similar as when it turns green again and the momentum indicators come up again, you have then again a higher chance that it will go up. So we have been trading this, we have been basically longing here, we have been selling right here, and now with these green dots we have been longing again, which this trade is right now also in a profit. But actually that doesn't matter. Of course we all want to win, but it's really a numbers game. It's the way how we are approaching the markets, right? Are we approaching the markets like, yeah, now I'm 100% sure this is going to happen, and then you aren't at 30 or 40% that you're actually wrong, but you bet all the money and you blew up your whole capital? Or are you going to take a step back, distance yourself from your own emotional state, right? And just going to play the numbers game. Just know, okay, normally I have an edge with this trading strategy. I'll just apply the numbers. I cut my losses. I trade whenever I have that edge in my favor. And over the long run, I'm have to be profitable. If you have a winning chance of 60% and a losing chance of 40%, and you know how to cut your losses a little bit early, then there is no chance that you actually lose money. The only way that you are going to lose money is if you don't apply the right risk management. So you have a very small threshold of trades. So for example, you are risking 10% of your complete portfolio per trade, which is a disaster, of course. Or whenever you enter the trade, you start second guessing. This is the emotional game that you're playing then again. So that's what I'm trying to say. We have to become like the casino owner and the professional trader who has distanced themselves from emotions, because they just play a numbers game. They don't play the fool's game, and they don't play all in or nothing. That's not the game that they're playing. So guys, just like casino owners, they don't worry about losses because they know eventually they're going to make it back. It's the same with professional traders. When they lose a trade now and then, they don't worry. They don't stay awake all night because they know it's a numbers game. Sooner or later, they're going to make it back because they have an edge. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the comparison with casino owners and professional traders. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. And yeah, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Wish you all a beautiful day and hope to see every single one of you in the next video.